Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new segment on the channel. Today, we are doing something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now, but we're doing reacting and debating all my friends' hot takes. I went through, I grabbed, I think there's 12 hot takes on here. I'm gonna split the video up. It's gonna be two videos. This first one's gonna be the first six, the second one's gonna be the second six. I'm gonna go through all these takes together to see if they really tripping, to see if they're not really that hot, and to see if they're cooking low key on the low. Let's get into it, man. Alright, first take we have, and I will be saying all names, is D Money. And D Money says Little Caesars is not top 5. And I'm not gonna lie, when he first said it, I was like, wait a minute. He's cooking. Then I thought about it. I was like, can I even name 5 pizza chains, like really popular pizza chains that the world has, that would not just be better than that? Like, we only have, like, down here I can think of, I've only tried like 5 pizza chains. It's Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Domino's, Papa John's, and Benny's. We have a Benny's down here. That's it. I can't think of anywhere else that got pizza unless I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, I will retract. Trust me, I will retract. I retract my statement. I'm editing the video. We have a Sam's. Sam's is top 5, which would mean Little Caesars would not be top 5. So in the end, I agree with the take. Little Caesars is not top 5. But it sounded real. I think that Pizza Hut is better. Even though I'm not crazy over pizza, but I think Pizza Hut is better. I think Papa John's and Domino's are better. Nah, I don't think Papa John's and Domino's are better either. I think Papa John's is better. I think Domino's gonna be low, because last time I had Domino's, that shit was greasy as hell, bro. I ain't gonna even fake. That shit was not pizza. And I think Benny's is the best one around. Their pizza's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Their pizza makes you wanna, like, low-key start, like, shooting people. I ain't gonna fake. So this is not really hot. You know, I think this is like a 1 to 10 on the scale. The heat meter, it's like a 6. I don't think it's really that high. I think that Little Caesars is like a pizza spot that carries a lot of nostalgia, and it's really cheap. Like $5 a pizza is crazy. It's real cheap. It's not like overly terrible. You guys eat it while it's hot. That shit turns to cardboard. Motherfucker in the back eating boxes with cheese and pepperoni on it. That shit not it, bro. You might as well just chew the box, honestly. But I think this is like a 6. It's not that. Somebody might go crazy over that, but we don't have that many like pizza chains around here that we really eat from, that I really eat from. So I can't put this any higher or any lower than it needs to be. So we're going to move on, man. The next take, we got one from Josh. And I'm going to put all the IGs in here. All the IGs are going up in the thing. Probably right here. Right here. Josh says that the soda dispenser at restaurants would be better to have in your house than an air fryer. So when he said this, right, I'm thinking about it now. Does he mean like the soda dispenser, like the ones where you go up and just push the drain? Or does he mean the big ass one, the white one, with the little button on it, you could pick the sodas and all that? Because either or is gonna be hell on earth to have in your house. This is a very hot take. An air fryer El Cinco, you turn that motherfucker on, throw some shit in there, cooked, it's done. That shit, you gotta change the syrup out on it. You gotta make sure that drain. I don't know what it's run off of. I guess you plug it into a wall. That's a very hot take. I disagree. I ain't gonna lie. I disagree. I have to disagree with that one, because I don't think that a soda dispenser in your household would be like ideal. It'd be cool as hell to have, but like, knowing what I know about soda dispensers and what you have to do to change them shits, buy that big ass box of syrup, all the drink in there. Bro, change that motherfucker out. Motherfucker gonna be out here really kill it. It turns to water too. You gotta have a CO2 thing. A little CO2, make sure that shit's carbonated. Nah, bro. I like to take, that's very fucking hot. But I disagree. That is like 9 out of 10 hot, bro. Cause this wouldn't be a good idea, bro. It wouldn't be a good idea. And by the way, all these takes are random. I told them, give me a random hot take. I don't care what about anime, basketball, life. It don't matter. Spider-Man, we got a lot of Spider-Man ones on here. So I give you that one. So the next one is just from Jimmy. We all know Jimmy. Chiaotzu deserves more scrutiny from the Dragon Ball community than Yamcha. And this one, I low-key agree with. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key agree with. I feel like where the mindset will come from is that or with the like the reason why this is being like a hot topic and being made is because when you think about it, Chaozu's ass was like taken out of battles to like, cause they know he couldn't hang, bro. Like when Tien started leaving this nigga at the crib, this nigga, and they talking about I left Chaozu at home. Nigga, there is no home. You niggas live in the mountains. These motherfuckers be in the mountains just out there living, bro. Tien got no goddamn home. Nigga, the dojo his home now. You know what I'm saying? He built a little dojo and shit. But other bro, this motherfucker, bro, Chaozu ain't got nothing, dog. I don't think when Tien saw Chaozu blow himself up and they ain't do shit to Nappa, I think that's when he realized this shit ain't for him. He took him out the fight. He said, you don't need to be out here no more. But I think that the reason why I feel like I'm 50-50 on this is I agree to some extent, but I'm really thinking about it. I don't know if I do. Because, one, I don't think Chaozu's really been looked at as like a top tier Z fighter. I feel like the Saiyans were like the first time they've ever seen people from outer space come to Earth. So they're like thinking the end of the world. So they're like, yo, Goku just died, bro. Like it might be over. We don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. So I feel like when it comes down to it, I think that they brought everyone they could possibly think of to help fight in this battle because they were like, we don't know what's going on. Like after, especially when Frieza passed, right? And then they brought, he was there to fight Frieza. He was there. But I feel like Tien started realizing that it was just out of his pay grade. I feel like he is a Z fighter. He does fight in the battles. But I feel like giving him scrutiny when he's not even a fraction of what, this motherfucker deadass is the only Z character left for like, and the only character left from Z that deadass could like have a battle. I'm talking about go band for band with Z's weakest villains. Think of like Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin could beat the fuck out of everyone in Z besides Beerus. They could, and God Goku maybe. They could beat everybody in there, and then Frieza, all obviously them. They could really beat every villain from Z, early Z to end Z. They can beat everyone. They can. That's not a hot take. That's just true. Chaozu can't. I don't think Chaozu can beat Frieza. I don't think Chaozu can beat Cell. I really think he'll still struggle against Nappa, bro. To be real, we have not seen that man fight in decades, bro. Like, so I think that it's this. He's more like a Puar Oolong type of mascot type of dude. He just doesn't deserve to be really a Z fighter. I know he's playable in games, but if you want to give him scrutiny, I'm not mad at that. But I just think that in the grand scheme of things, I feel like he's not really a Z fighter, like Yamcha is. Yamcha is a Z fighter. He trained all that. You know what I'm saying? Remember he was training during the Cell Saga. Man, Chaozu ass was target practice. There's levels to this. Yamcha was begging for the gravity chamber Vegeta was in. Chaozu was out there getting, all right, Tien, I'm ready. And Chaozu's out there trying moves out, trying to apple on the head with the arrow type shit. Like, no, bro. So, I don't think that's really a hot take. I think that, I don't know. I disagree slightly with it. I think it could be a hot, like really, really hot. But then again, I don't think it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I don't think, maybe a 4, actually. I just don't think he just really deserves to be scrutinized when he hasn't had that amount of pressure on him before. No one's ever been like, yo, Chaozu gonna come save us, or yo, Chaozu's here, we're saved. Yamcha, they had good confidence that Yamcha's gonna be able to help put a hand in. Nah, not this time around. Nah, not this one. We're gonna move on though. Next from Mike. Popeyes is mid, bro. Yo, low key, bro. If you don't know, I'm the biggest Popeyes fan of all time. I'm not gonna fake. I stay getting Popeyes. Popeyes is like dead ass my favorite place to eat at. I don't even favorite. I'm talking about fast food chains. I love Popeyes. I've been hoed from Popeyes. Motherfuckers has dead ass sat up there and bullshitted me from Popeyes. I've gotten bad wings and all that, burnt chicken sandwiches and all that. I swear on my life. I still go back to it. I love me some Popeyes. When that motherfucker was back there farting on that chicken, yo, that shit didn't faze me. When a nigga put a condom in the chicken and fed it to a nigga, it didn't faze me. I love Popeyes. But saying it's mid, he was telling me, he was like, well, think about it. What other fast food chicken chains do we have that Popeyes is like not, you know, so we don't have that many around here, so it just has to be at the top. It really doesn't. Cane's, Bojangles, we don't have churches, so we have Cane's, Bojangles, KFC, Popeyes, and I think, what's the chicken chain? That's really it, right? I mean, he has a point with that. You know, he has a point. But it's still beating out majority of them. Like, the only one that's like, I would be like, all right, okay, I'll give you that, is if you put Bojangles over Popeyes. That's it. Because they got them crazy ass biscuits and shit. But Bro, I think Popeyes got better fries. I think they got better fries. Their biscuits is still hard as a brick. I gave Brownie a biscuit last night, or night before that. Whatever was it? Not last night. This motherfucker ain't spoken a minute. Yo, he ain't barked in a while. Dead ass. I thought I'm serious, bro. That motherfucker ain't barked in about half a day. I'm concerned for bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm concerned for him. But Popeyes is mid. I don't know. Like, even the things you put it in, if we put it in our range, even in fuck it, we're gonna do Zaxby's in there too. Zaxby's is the best best chicken spot we can think of. We love that. I love Zaxby's. We also are getting a Dave's Hot Chicken. So I don't know where that's gonna rank, but I still think I'm gonna take Popeyes over a majority of those. Especially when Popeyes drop them wings with them flavors with it, the garlic pop, and what dog shit. Motherfucker was eating that shit every damn day. Every day I was eating the motherfucking wings. Them bitches is good as shit. Or fucking my whole body up. I wasn't even moving right. Niggas sitting there walking around smelling like chicken and shit. I'm telling you, bro. You ask Jaheim, he can tell you. Every time, my nigga, every time. Cheat day, what? Popeyes, dog. I'm eating chicken, bro. So Popeyes is mid, I disagree, and that's a hot ass take. That shit like a 9, dog. Popeyes is not mid, bro. You need to wake up. Next, we got from Big Josh. She had 3. But I'm gonna just do, to make this not a 45-minute video, I'm gonna do, because I think this is gonna be the shorter side, so I split this up. This needs to be the shorter side. So he said, fat people are too comfortable. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted this video to be a little bit of a joke, you know, but the ones he was giving me, I don't think I could like joke around with those. Like, I don't think I can, because these are like serious ass topics. I ain't gonna lie. Fat people are too comfortable. What do I feel about that? I think that in the grand scheme of things, right? This is a very, this is gonna be a 9, 10 for some people. But I think this is a calm take. I think this is real. I got a take on here from somebody else that's worse than that. But I think in my eyes, it just really depends on what we're talking about. If you're morbidly obese, I mean, if you're built like EDP, we need to change. There's no person who's fat loves being fat. Let's just be honest. If you go up to a fat person, and I mean a person not like me fat, like I'm fat, I still work out, I still lift weights, I still like kinda run, I'm in a good, I can like, if you ask me to run a mile in a decent time, I can do it. I can do it. Some people can't. So I think if you ask me, if you're immobile, you can't move like that. If you have a hard time getting up, if you are just, if your life is a whole hell of a lot harder to maintain, you need to lose weight. If that's what it is. If you can still get up and get around, if you can still move, lift weights, do whatever you can, if you still can go through your day-to-day life normally, I think that you're fine. Yeah, you might want to cut down, shred down, but if you're like a sizable weight and you're not like bloated or something like that, or you're not built insane like me, I have my stomach and my chest are like my low points, right? But my arms and my back, like the top of my back, are my strong, and my shoulders and my kind of like the upper part of my chest. You can kind of see it. I have like a kind of a solid, because I've been working out for a long time. But someone may not have that, but you can tell it's a lot of fat on me, right? You can see the amount of fat I have on my body. You can just see it. You can see all of it. So, and I have a big stomach too. So it's like, in the end, bro, if you're like a size like me, I don't think you need to like, of course I want to lose mad weight. Let's be honest. I don't want to be this size. Like, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, like the size I'm at now. I don't. So I just don't. But if you want to like, if being at the size where you can't fucking move, if you cannot move, start working out. If you cannot get up, it's going to hurt you down the line. You're not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to go to a hospital. Like, it just is what it is. Like, it's not like, oh, we're trying to insult you or we're trying to hurt your feelings. Gang, if you cannot move and you're struggling to move around the world, you need to lose weight. No person, I could give you bread, and the nigga is lying if he lies to you. No person in America will ever sit up there and tell you they love being fat. They love being morbidly obese. And I don't mean fat like with a little tummy like I said. I mean big like EDP. That type of big. Like where you're waddling around the world. Like, that's just not it. Or Tiz Mala and Jay Boolin, that type of big. If you're that big and you're like your body just looks like you swallowed a bomb and that shit blew up in your body, like, you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. Niggas ain't asked you to go be built like fucking LeBron James. We're not asking you that. We're just asking that you know, genuinely lose and burn some pounds down. So I think that fat people are too comfortable. It's true because I've seen so many videos of people that are just like way too okay with being the size they are when they're at like a dangerous weight. Like you're like huge. Like even then your heart is going to like give out after a while. Like that's just pure pressure around your heart. So it's like I agree with this take 1,000%. I think it's gonna be hot because of the way the internet is. I think you can't talk about bad about anybody when it's really not even bad. Ask every person that was fat at that size and got smaller. Ask them how they felt and how they feel now versus how they felt back then. I guarantee you the response, the variety of the responses, ain't no nigga that lost weight after lost weight, all that weight, has ever been like, man, I want to be fat again. Get this man, get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker's trying to change their lives, gang. So if you ask me, and I'm not sitting up here saying I'm some hog or I'm some chunk, or I'm like fat as fuck, or I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not saying that. I know I got a lot of weight on me. I know I'm still a big guy, all right? But I think that it's just time to take a change after a while because you don't want to be that size anymore. It's time to make a change, honestly. So I agree 1,000%. I think the Heat, this is like an 8-9 only because of the way the world is now. They won't agree with you. And I can bet money on that they won't agree with you. Some people won't agree with you, but really this is like, come on. Lose the fucking weight. Or try to. I don't like working out. It hurts. Come on, bro. You're straight, bro. Next, from the final take of this video, number 6. From Jaden. Luffy solos the Naruto verse. That's funny as shit. I'm not gonna even lie, bro. That is funny as shit, bro. That is actually so funny. Luffy solos the Naruto verse. And let's think about this for a second. Naruto's strongest character that Naruto Sasuke couldn't beat, is Kaguya, right? They had to seal Kaguya. They couldn't beat Kaguya. They could not beat her. Hagoromo, or the Sage Six Paths, Kaguya, I say Madara, Naruto, Sasuke, Obito, Jubito, I should say. Those are like your top characters in like the end of Naruto. Gear 5 Luffy, I think he'll struggle. Do I think he can beat all of them? I don't think he can, but I think he can still struggle. Because Luffy, yes, he is. The Toon Force works, but we just seen I gotta chill. I can't spoil that. Current Luffy isn't doing the best right now. So we're seeing him get fucked up right now. So at the end of the day, I think that we have to understand that it'll be fun, and I love Luffy. I do. I think Luffy's one of my favorite MCs ever, anime MCs ever. I love the guy to death. I do, but I don't think he can beat the whole verse. It just wouldn't be. He won't have an answer for Kaguya or Madara. They're immortal. They can't die. He will not have no answer for them. Like, it just would be too much for him. Like, I think Luffy would have fun. He'll do his thing. I think he'll bounce around and goof around. But if Luffy get put in the pocket dimension, it's over. You can tell he could scream like Gotenks did. I don't know, bro. Them niggas in Dragon Ball strong as shit, bro. But then again, it's possible. I can see it. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can see it. I could definitely see that happening. Not gonna fake. But that's the last. This is the first half. So that's the last for the takes we have. I think that all of them are good ones. I think that they're good. They're good. You know what I'm saying? Good takes. This is more the group for your side. The next side is gonna be a 40-minute video because I'm already looking at this next side, dude. I'm gonna have to run my mouth, and it's a lot of Spider-Man on that side as well. There's some hot ass takes in that motherfucker. Whew. Hot. But let me see. Popeyes is big. That's like a 9 to me. I think if we're going from top to bottom, if I had to rank them hottest to least hottest, the hottest, I think, is Popeyes is big. That's a 9. That's a 10 damn near. Then I say fat people are too comfortable. No, I say Popeyes is mid. Then I say Luffy solos the Naruto verse. Then I say fat people are too comfortable. Then I say the soda dispenser at restaurants would be better to have in your house. Then I say Little Caesars is not top 5, and then I say Chaozu deserves more scrutiny from the Dragon Ball community. Because the last two, it just feels that it just wouldn't really it doesn't really apply to us, you know. And Dragon Ball, it just wouldn't make any sense for Chaozu to be that type of guy versus like Krillin or Yamcha. You know what I'm saying? Like they had more especially coming out of Dragon Ball and what they can do. Like Chaozu never came up as a guy that was like, yo, this motherfucker can really throw hands, bro. Like, I never looked at that. And Little Caesars, there's not enough pizza chains around here. Like, it would have to be top 5 regardless. It had to be top 5 regardless, bro. Even if we didn't want it to be. So I ain't gonna lie, I like these. But remember, these are all from the friends. I'm probably gonna do this again after the first and second part, because you're gonna see me in the same outfit again in the second part. So we're gonna keep doing these. I like these a lot. But this side is more the joking, goofy half. This first half. Second side will be more serious. But like the video, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at 70 subscribers. You know, I'm trying to hit 100 before the year ends. So I think we can do it though. Let's hit 100 subscribers. Let's go. I'm ready, bro. I see my folks with 500 subscribers. What do you have 500? You post once every 5 years. Lock in, bro. But like I said, like, subscribe. Thank you to all the friends. I have all their ads. I guarantee. If I don't, you better fix it, Jaden. But I have all their ads in the videos. You want to go follow them? I'm gonna tag and at all their Instagrams. Name is Cash. See you in the next one.